The Dancing Plague of 1518. Imagine a town where people began to dance and simply could not stop. This is the incredible and terrifying story of the Dancing Plague of 1518 in Strasbourg, Alsace, then part of the Holy Roman Empire. The first steps. In July 1518, a woman known only as Frau Trophäa stepped into the street and began to dance. She danced tirelessly, without music, for nearly a week. Within a month, about 400 people had joined her. The dancing was not celebratory. It was a desperate, uncontrolled frenzy. People were collapsing from exhaustion, dehydration, and heart attacks. But their legs kept moving. A mass hysteria. The local authorities and physicians initially believed the sufferers were afflicted by hot blood and needed to dance the fever out of their system. They even cleared public halls and built a wooden stage, encouraging the frenzy, believing the dancers would tire themselves out in a few days. Instead, the phenomenon escalated. At its peak, the plague was reportedly killing up to 15 people per day. The streets were filled with hundreds of people locked in a fatal, involuntary rhythm. The theories. The epidemic only subsided after the city finally transported the remaining hundreds of dancers to a remote shrine for prayer and isolation. Historians and scientists have since explored various theories. Rye ergotism, St. Anthony's fire. This theory suggests the people consumed rye grain contaminated with the ergot fungus, which contains psychoactive chemicals similar to LSD. However, this usually causes gangrene, spasms, and hallucinations, not sustained, marathon-like dancing. Mass psychogenic illness, mass hysteria. The prevailing theory is that the plague was a form of stress-induced mass hysteria. Strasbourg was experiencing extreme poverty, famine, and disease that year. The profound psychological stress, combined with the prevalent local belief in dancing curses, could have triggered a powerful collective dissociative state in the highly superstitious population. The dancing plague remains one of the strangest and most lethal examples of how psychological and social stress can manifest in physical disease, demonstrating the powerful and mysterious connection between the mind and body. Would you prefer a medical story about a remarkable surgical procedure or a story about how a common fungus led to the development of antibiotics? Want more interesting stories? Like and subscribe.